Welcome back to another episode of Backpack Hero. Thank you very much for tuning in there, and thank you one and all for all the support on the YouTube. It means a lot to me, and I'm greatly appreciative of the fact that you're all having a good time and letting me know as well, whether that's in the comment section or whether that's in the YouTube or whether that's through the likes and the subscriptions, of course. Greatly appreciated. You guys are fantastic. You're the reason why I'm doing it. We are back with Backpack Hero once again. Now, we've actually just had a recent update, actually, which has introduced a new character in the form of Pashette, which I actually looked up before this. It seems like it's Italian, and it's not Paschetti as much as like spaghetti. It's not. Is that inappropriate? I don't know. It just reminds me of not Hunt for the Wilder People, the vampire one, you know, by the Kiwis. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, regardless. A great movie if you haven't seen it before. Pashette, raised in the dungeon by a family of hermit crabs, she is more comfortable with her pets than with strangers. So, I've actually played her once before, so this is not my first time looking at this character. I played her on stream and had a good time with her. The first one was complete write-off, didn't make it anywhere, was pretty horrific, but hey, we managed to make it through on the second time. We actually managed to get a win-in with her, so it's basically Pokemon. It's basically Pokemon, and you can summon multiple pets. So, let's see. She has a unique mechanic there in that she doesn't really increase her backpack all that big, but she has pets, and those pets can also have backpacks as well. They can have energy, they can have extra abilities, you know, a whole bunch of other things. But for now, let's just start off with Pashette. We're not going to do any challenge mode runs. We're just going to start off from scratch, you know, the same as every other character. You just start with your basic items. We will head to the crypts to begin with and see what we have in store for us. Now, of course, we get our pets a little bit later on. You get items that are pet specific as well, such as little healing bits and pieces rather than food for yourself. It is food that heals your pets. And I actually love the experience here first. Let's go to the experience. Let's level up once, get our level up, and we get a pet from it. So this is where our options come in. Big Dinky. Okay. Starts with 2 energy. So this is a pet that costs 2 energy. Starts with 2 energy but does not have energy per turn. As we can see, this shiny here costs 1 energy and also has 1 energy each turn, and each turn heals back up to full. So, you know, if you have someone that takes damage each turn but gets buffed up, then this can basically mitigate that entirely, which I know that there are some relics that can do that for you. And then of course we have Stinky. Stinky adds 2 poison to all enemies and 2 slow to all enemies, so Stinky's pretty good there from that perspective, but on its own, it does not have any energy, so if we gave it items, then it wouldn't help out. Now also, we talked about the inventory spaces. Why don't we click on Dinky, and you can see Dinky carries a lot, and that's really good for us, of course, but only really works if we can then load them up with, I don't know, passive block pieces, I suppose. Otherwise, we have Shiny, has a very unique shape there, so not much in the way of armor that we can put on top of you, except for maybe some helmets and boots down the bottom. And then Stinky and Shiny. I don't know what we're thinking of. I think to begin with, I'm probably leaning towards one of these two on the left. Big Dinky could be an amazing tank, you know, having chest piece here, helmet, and then some right gauntlets over here, for example. That would be a passive blocker up front, and then I could do all the damage behind. Starts with 2 energy, or we go for Shiny. Shiny has 1 energy per turn, but not very tanky. I'll tell you what, let's try Big Dinky. Big Dinks, the Dinkmeister. Dinkmeister also takes up 2 spaces though. So is it worth taking over this unit here, Stinky, which is similar HP? Let's try it out, Now the issue is we lose our shield, but I think that's not too much of an issue because we should be able to use our energy to get some other goodies. Oh, we have legendary. We definitely come back for you. So we will roll our chances there a bit later on. And let's go for you in the background. Let's go for you up the front. So there we go. Dinky has not been spawned yet. You have to spawn Dinky each turn, or each combat I should say, not each turn. Once you've spawned them, they stay out there. And if they have passive block items there, then they will spawn and then that will activate to begin with. If they've got something that automatically triggers, they will automatically trigger it as well. So basically it plays like any other kind of creature that, I guess it is new to the game though, so we don't really know what it's like before now. Reach empty space to the right, +2 burn. That's pretty good. Have we seen the fire arrows before? I'm not too sure that we have. So if we go like this, and if we go like that, it changes the way to the right, to the above. Yeah, so if we go like this, all of a sudden we add 6 burn every time that gets fired. So we can start out there, use the crossbow multiple times. You know what, I really would like this. And in fact, I'm going to take our brick and we can put it down below. These are both one and the same. So that is going to add quite a bit of burn to our units. We did see a new potion there, which I actually didn't check. That is a revive potion, which can revive your pet. But for right now, 7... let's spend 2 energy to summon you out. Now we get you in front, and now you're tanking for us. So you'll take the 5 burn. Now you have 2 energy as well. So now we go burn, burn. So that's 12 burn already into a wooden sword. It's pretty good. What we could also do as well is upgrade our backpack so it's nice and long so that we can then fire off this fire arrow down the path down there if we wanted to as well. You're dying to the burn, but why don't we just kill you beforehand and then we'll just apply the burn to you. And the interesting thing as well, which I didn't really go over but it was covered in the tutorial, is that if you have something that costs mana or energy in your pet's backpack, then you can actually spend your money, you can send your energy forward to the pet. So as we fire this off, it's, you know, doing 6 burn rather than 7 raw damage. So I probably should have gone for the raw damage to be fair, but we can kill you before you explode for 33, which is very nice. Our friend is a little bit weak though, so why don't we actually talk about what we were, or go for what we were talking about earlier, which is to, you know, build out these spaces here. Take this slot down here. We can now take this across to here as well. Now we have got 8 burn, which is better than what we had beforehand. We can also pop the cave shark in here. And as we were talking about, we were taking a bit of passive items beforehand, weren't we? So let's go for that. Revive potion or a slat shield. Let's go for our slat shield. Now we've got a really good blocker up front. If we can make a structure build with this guy, then I'd be okay with that. And let's actually just hold our mana stone in here for now, because we can use our pets as an additional form of storage, essentially. Let's go back over to here. Spin the wheel. Okay, we would love that ninja garment. I think that's also a legendary, isn't it? Do we get lucky? Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. So it adds 1 dodge to self. We want to take this if only to sell. So why don't we, how do we fit this in? Great question, I'm not too sure yet. We go like this, okay. So we can take that. Now we need a shop. We absolutely need a shop, we need to sell that. We've also got a good chance of getting another legendary item later on. Now how do we deal with this? Let's bring out Big Dinky. Big Dinkster, the Dinkmeister. And we can now go for our slat shield. 13 block, they're doing 14 damage. Let's use it once more. And we have a dodge up front. So this is where actually putting a dodge on the front ones might be even better for us. In fact, I'm wondering whether we just give you the legendary armor here. We take off everything else that gives armor. And we just go for dodge. We'll see about that, we will see. Now, this is no longer any good because that only adds 2 burns. So now we just go for the raw damage. We'll go for the one behind. And this does heal you up front, but it's not really that needed. Not really that necessary right now. You are adding that curse. The unfortunate thing is that if I was to eat this cave shark, it would not feed the energy back. Like, I can't take the energy off my pets, they can only take the energy from me. So, adjacent weapons get -3 damage. Well, there's no weapons up here. So we can spend 2 to use up this. We can then finish you off here. We're currently taking damage, so why don't we pop our cave shark, you get healed up, and then we'll just pop some blocks here as well. Again, the blocks are a little bit excessive, that's why it's quite nice to have like a 1 space weapon in here, those times when you just want to apply a bit of damage. But we'll be able to buy ourselves some time, you know, 1 block up here which we feed up from ourselves, protects you. Now we might as well apply the burn, because the attacks we're not going to break through the armor regardless, and those burns might make a difference next turn. 1, 2, and 3, and the 3 burn triggers before the block is played. There we go, so actually did make a difference. And here's our next pet, alrighty. 1 energy each turn, adds 1 dodge to self. Ooh. But you can't fit the ninja costume there. Each turn adds a dodge to self though, but if we could put that in there, that would be fantastic. I guess there's a reason why that isn't made so that can fit that. There's Stinky again, really wanting us to take the Stinky. Stinky, and there's Kiki. Now, I've played Kiki before, I didn't have a great time with Kiki. Stinky's pretty good. Stinky doesn't have... I'm gonna figure out what we go for. I think we take Stinky. We want a 1 cost, they're all 1 cost, so that is helpful. I mean, also you gotta think of their names as well. Stinky's a pretty great name. Ah, something even scarier is under his hat. His big body and everything else, isn't it? Let's take Stinky. I like the poison to all enemies, slow to all enemies. We're going to be applying a whole bunch of effects to enemies. And as such, why don't we give... Actually, let's pop this over here to the side. We now take Stinky. We pop these 2 pets here. We now give Stinky this ninja costume. And you can cycle between their backpacks by clicking on them individually. Stinky has that. We move that across there. So I think we summon Big Dinky. We then summon Stinky. Big Dinky is our tank up front. Dink and Stink, I love it. Okay, so Big Dinky tanks, then Stinky comes in behind, and Stinky we just want to add with some passive items. You're only holding the ninja costume for now, but we might give you some other goodies later on. Status effects from an enemy, don't really care for that. We do have lots and lots of mana, so we could go for a bit of a mana build on one of our friends. And actually, let's go for that. Let's take a whole bunch of mana and go for a build along that line. Must be played on... Pets can't hold. So pets also can't hold certain items, but we can use that. So the Bolas is a new item, which of course trips up enemies. Chest of valuables. We'll see what we have. Anything that we want to take. Another Bolas. That is a common one. We don't really care about that. And a liquid arm we probably want to put on our man in front. He's going to be the tank. Might be useful later on. Let us fight our green snails here. Okay, so we start off with Dinky, start off with Stinky, summon them both. You've got a block there. We go across the Dinky, chuck up some extra block, and yeah, I guess we can't really do anything else, can we? We could throw the Bolas, not really that necessary though. They're not adding any curses to us, but we are slowing them down. We are also adding more poison, so that's helping out. Let's see, you already have 5 passive block. We go 1, 2, 3 is not quite enough, so I think we just take it slow. We go for our slat shield. If we had free attacks, like for example, is it hatchets I believe, and shivs, then we could take them out that way. Alas, it's not to be. 1, 2, and the poison kills you before anything takes place, so there we go. That's problem solved. We'll use our slat shield as well. One less thing to worry about. The poison is stacking up. Yes, they do have some regen, but still. Oh, I forgot about the... Oh, you get to do your curse first. Oh, is that because of your regen? Okay, well, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? So because of the regen, we just want to make sure that we kill you, although we really want to kill you as well. But I don't think we can do both, so we go for you. We just smack you once as well. End our turn. The curses here are pretty mediocre anyway. We can just spend some energy to get rid of it. We go like this, pop up some extra block here. Next turn we'll kill you. And again, Dinky up front, he's doing pretty well. He's tanking things, we're not taking too much damage. There's a roof. There's a roof. I think we start trying to go for a bit of a structure build with Dinky. So now we've got 2 block from that. Iron Helmet's pretty good up top as well. Let's take that. Let's see if this Mana Stone could go into here instead, which it can. His Bolas cost 0. Tooth Necklace is pretty good as well. But each turn we do take damage, so I think we maybe avoid that. Pop one there. It is uncommon. Maybe I take it. The Rage could be quite useful. But the damage to self is really not that fun, is it? Let's actually ignore it. Let's take a Cave Fish. We could always put our Cave Fish on our man in front. And that's useful because he is hurting a little bit. If we hover over him, we can see in his HP down the bottom there, he's at 12 out of 16, so he does need a little bit of healing. So we might as well, and there we go. We got no shop on this floor. It is what it is. So Dinky comes out first, followed by Stinky. We have no energy, but our people up front do. We've pretty much got enough block up already. Let's pop our Cave Fish. Let's go for 1 block onto you. Might as well do a second. You know what? Why don't we put you to sleep? Which means that you're not doing anything this action. So the Bolas is actually very, very useful. Can help us avoid curses or other things that we don't have to deal with. Let's see, 7. We're going to take some damage from you anyway, aren't we? So Again, this is where our zero cost, unless we just throw that again. Just throw our bolas. There we go. Problem solved. And you're dying to poison anyway, you're not taking an action now, you're not regenning, so you don't have to worry about you. And same thing if we hit you 3 times, funnily enough, the poison is the perfect damage. It's the perfect crime. There we go, we get some items. Anglerfish adds great luck. I love the idea of great luck, I'm going to take that one. Energy is okay. There we go. A cleaver is okay on our front man, just in case he needs to be able to attack. What else do we go for? The slat shield is okay. We should pop this here, shouldn't we, so that this gets benefited from this. Actually, does this benefit diagonal and adjacent armor, so not shields? The dart's okay. Again, I do quite like going for a mana build if we can. So we'll take more mana onto you. And I think we will be selling our ninja costume. It hasn't been useful at all on our second character. And do we just finish choosing here? I think so. Now, we had something over here. Take a spin. We could get another ninja costume. We could get a legendary there or a nice... Recent footwear gets less. Each turn adds 2 block, adds 2 haste. See, I do love that Archangel armor, but I think we want to go for this one first. We try and throw it down. Oh, they've rearranged. Does it always rearrange? Let's try and go for the middle, in which case the Ring of Doom could be pretty damn nice. It's nice and small, so we want to go for one of these two, please. Ideally this one. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. Here's my dodge potion. Alright. Adds dodge to south. I mean, that is good. That is a good item. In fact, how much armor do we get here? We get 6 per turn. We get some passive one there. You know what? Let's get rid of the shield. I don't think we need the shield. Frees up some more space. Put that mana gem in there as well. And later on, I'm looking forward to our mana being more useful later on. But for right now, it's kind of just mediocre, isn't it? Now, I would love the gemstone heart. I'm going to pay 3 gold to see if we get lucky there. What's the bet we get our curse now? Okay. I'll take that. We had a space for it. 1 energy and 10 block. There we go. Now we don't really need our HP, we'll just move straight on. We're not going to roll anymore. We'll take it out. Otherwise, this is going to be the longest video known to man. We're past our first part of the crypt after 17 minutes. Apologies there. Let's try and speed it up a little bit. Now we spawn you, we spawn you. That's always the order. There's a bit of damage coming in. We now can't put up our shield, so why don't we just add 1 dodge. And now we go for the one stealing our money. 6 regen, add the luck. How much burn is that? Although my concern is that the burn won't be able to stop you from escaping. So let's attack you this way. Next turn we should have enough to take care of you. Steal our money, we need that money back, so we attack you. You die to poison now, so it's not a concern. But why don't we just... Well, let's just guarantee the kill, right? Take it slow. And we do have our liquid armor for if they do throw up a whole bunch of damage this turn. Otherwise... 10 block currently, not quite enough. Let's just throw up 1 more dodge potion, free up a bit more space. And we'll go for a bunch of burn. Actually, we'll go for burn on the back character. That breaks through. I should have gone all 3 for the back character, I believe. But the poison's going to help out too. And actually, if we just take you out up front, that's 1 less to worry about. Now it's just the one in back. And eating our fish as well gave us great luck. Great luck should mean that we get some good items from this one. Poison takes you out, and none of our pets are hurt at all. I mean, sure, it is better. And we might as well, if we're taking that one, then we probably should take this one as well. Common, uncommon, short arrow, care for that. You know, considering that we added great luck, we didn't get great items. That's all I'll say about that one. Do we have any shops? Not yet, but we do have a forge. In our forge, haste to a structure is fantastic. We want to add haste to these structures if we go for a structure build on our first pet. Our first pet, as you'd expect, we want our tank up front, we want supports in the middle, and then maybe damage dealer is me, but we shall see. Or maybe our middle is a spellcaster. Spawn you. You have a decent amount of block. There's 15 damage coming in. 25. We can do a bit of damage here, can't we? In fact, do we keep you alive? I think we do. No, we want to make sure that the gold doesn't get stolen from us, don't we? Take out Stinky. Stinky's on the field. We'll just pop our liquid armor. Problem solved. Frees up a bit more space. More structures, please. That's what I would love to see. So we smack you once. You're now deceased before you get to do anything. Now we go for you. And you are taking some damage up front. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. 4 damage to be exact. If we take you out, then you're not taking any. So we go 1, you're now deceased. And I guess... how do you get rage? Each turn, okay. So you want to kill you next turn. Hopefully that is indeed possible. No, I think we're just shy, but thankfully you're doing less damage this turn, so it doesn't really matter too much anyway. 9 damage to 10 block. Now we've got you. Okay, we get a level up, so we can increase that a little bit further. And I kind of like just going down like this too. I don't really know why, but maybe we get a bow that's too big and we can... ooh. Deal 100% damage equal to 100% of your current poison. It's not good, but we will take it. We will sell it. We have a rare item as well. Adds poison to self. Okay. So, I mean, we do have the makings of a decent little combo there, but I don't think it's what we want to go for. And I think we're going to sell those items, which hopefully we get a shop. Not yet, not yet. I really need that shop, though. Summon you, summon you. Ooh. That's going to be a bit of damage coming in. In fact, are we going to die here? 7, 11, 18 damage coming in. We're not going to die, but we might have to use our revive at some point. And I guess we just go for damage onto you. You get rage each turn. This is where our block is not quite enough with the passive amount that we have currently. So, let's see. We can kill you, which means that we don't die from you. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Keep you alive. Mission, survive. 1, 2, 3. Can we take you out before you start doing more damage above and beyond that? I think we will indeed. There we go. Bit risky though, bit risky, and having the ninja chestplate on you is not doing us any favors. Original shields and armor. So this is where I'm thinking, oh, we can't do it like that, can we? Go like this. I'm just thinking of how we can get this chestplate on the character in front. 5 block, 4 block, but adjacent diagonal armor pieces give more. I think maybe we hold on to this for safekeeping just for a little bit. So I think we go like this. We go like this. We can take this. Or do we go like this? This looks a little bit better. Okay, now we go like this. That one goes there. That one goes there. Rotate these back around so that my self-diagnosed ADHD doesn't go out, you know, on the fritz. A key is decent. What do we have? We have a shop. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. We've got a weapon. We have a revive potion. I honestly wouldn't mind a key. A key or a lucky ring? Let's take the key. And let's go to our shop now. So, we're going to be selling that legendary item. What is this one? 9 damage on kill. Does that to everyone? Okay. Well, let's go into your backpack. We sell the ninja costume for, I believe, 17 gold. There we go. 17 popping up there. Ancient tomb. Okay, so that adds mana. Adds 2 poison to the enemy. And less damage per turn. So we could go for a Nita that stacks up a whole bunch of poison. I wouldn't hate that. It does do less and less damage. But more and more poison. 20 cost. That's on sale for 3. Deals 2 poison to the enemy. Why don't we go and check what's in our chest of valuables, see if we've got anything that we can then give away or sell at the shop. Oh, never mind. Okay. Bring out Dinky. Bring out Stinky. Oh, we should have sold the poison whetstone too, shouldn't we? Now we don't have any weapons up front, but we do have 18 block now, so that means that Dinky should be a lot more comfortable with surviving these earlier attacks. That deals 0 damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We just to keep attacking with our current weapon. I think we need to sell some of this as well. Like the archery pieces that we did take earlier are no longer going to be that viable for us. What are you giving us? 5 weak to self. You know what? We can just proc that right now and finish you off anyway. Get some items. Okay, we now have a rare item. If this row is not on the top, it's disabled on use, adds 1 dodge to self. I think we sell this. I honestly do. Now a hatchet is a good attack, and the hatchet can be given to you. Actually, all of these Mana stones are pretty damn fantastic too. Again, I don't know whether the lucky ring works for our characters. That's only +2 block this combat, so we don't really care for the chainmail. Not going to worry about that. Now we head back down to our merchant. I think we were selling our rare gemstone, weren't we? This one here, the poison whetstone. Beyond that, everything else is still pretty good. Why don't we check our final piece across there, chest of valuables, see what's in store for us. And nothing in particular. We can take out the poison potion that we can throw at somebody. I think what we do is we go and fight this combat, then we decide what to do. Although maybe first we check out our question marks. Make a deal. A rarer item of the same type. So we could go for a rarer helmet. Or a rarer structure. This is already a rare structure. I wonder what else we could go for. We will do this, just not quite yet. What a sucker, excuse me, that's very rude. Let's gain some max HP, because I don't think we have the damage to take out the enemies that they spawn behind. We're going to fight this combat, and then we're going to make a decision. Unfortunately, we won't get a level out of it, but that's to be expected. Summon you, summon you. Now we get the hatchet, which can do 5 damage for free. We throw out the double poison, which is good because you've already had quite a bit of poison applied. So it stacks up more than we would otherwise get. And what does this do? Does this just do damage to all enemies, which is quite good, but as we can see we have plenty of block up the front there. Let's see, 14 damage coming in, 20 damage coming in. That's going to keep you alive on 2 HP. That's close. That is close. We're still going to focus on the enemy out back. 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully we can take care of you next turn. If we kill you, then we should be able to take care of everybody else pretty comfortably. That's 1 damage there. You're now deceased. 1, 2. Use our hatchet as well. You're going to be dead next turn thanks to the poison, I do believe, because you apply 2 more at the start of the turn. And we can just kill you before that anyway, just to make 100% certain we are done. Okay, what do we have? We have a rare item here. Rare item to sell. A cleaver, a battle ring. Adjacent weapon to get +1. Can only be used 1 time per turn. Let's just go here, and we're going to sell this. You know what? We're not going to have this. We're going to sell that ring almost immediately. We'll take some gold. We'll take some experience. We'll go back to the shop. We sell our 2-piece right here. Now, what do we upgrade? Do we upgrade this? I think we sell... Oh, should have sold that one. Apologies for all of you viewers who was screaming at your screen there to sell your Venom Sword. Hurry up, it's taken up 3 slots, it's legendary, it's worth a whole bunch of money. Yes, I am not a smart man. The good news is that we can go back to our forge and we can add haste to our structure, which is in your backpack. So we add haste to this structure, and then we do the exact same thing again. We add another haste to a structure, like this. And now we can't buy the needler, but I think that's okay. I think this is the plan that we're going for. What are we trading? Maybe we look for a better weapon than this. It should still give us another legendary. Oh wow. Why did we get 2 legendaries? Did we get the item back plus a new one? I mean, that's great. Weapons along a diagonal line get +3 damage, so we go like this. That now means that this buffs up all of these. Not that it really matters too much. But in that case, we should also be taking our hatchet back, shouldn't we? We should go like this, give ourselves our key, our hatchet sits here, and now our hatchet does... Oh, we have armor, don't we? Okay, so we can't have the armor, therefore we go like this. And now it does 8 damage. We've got the mana stone there. I mean, if we can put that helmet in here, we probably should, right? Is it better to have the iron helmet, or is it better to have the... block? I mean, to be fair, these are now giving us a little bit of extra block too, but we definitely need more structures. More structures would be fantastic. I think that's pretty much everything that we want to do here. We need to heal up, is it Dinky? Blinky? Big Dinks up front. We need to give him back up to full HP because at the moment he's a little bit at risk of dying. Now the Rude Rooster does damage based on the damage that we've done to him. He gains rage there, of course. Summon both of you. And we can hatchet for 8 damage. Oh, should we? No, I don't think we should give him rage. I don't think we should. We ignore that. We definitely sell the Venom Sword as soon as we can, because all we're doing is our Wooden Blade. At least our Wooden Blade is now doing extra damage. 23 is our passive block, so the extra haste that we're getting here means that these passive blockers are giving us more and more per turn as well. So I think we can out DPS here now quite comfortably, even with your double strike up this turn. That's 19 damage, we have 33 block. We keep going here. That's 27 damage, we have 33 block, so right here, this should be it. So not too bad. Not as clean as we would like it, but still not too bad. Reduce mana cost of adjacent diagonal wands. Consumables get extra rage, consumables get plus healing. You know what? I think our character in the middle is going to become a spellcaster, and as we don't have any dice to re-roll these pieces, why don't we go for this? And we will probably give it to you at some point. Honestly, we might just get rid of that fire arrow. It's not really that useful for the size that it takes up. We head down here. What do we have? We have another hatchet. So with this hatchet, I very much like popping it here because we're not using this at all. Take this out. We do have a key here. I think we get rid of this. I think we take our mana stone and another key. This wand... +1 mana cost per turn. I mean, we could just pop this here. Pop this into here. This one here. Take the helmet to sell. These are getting buffed by all of these. We've still got one key down here. We just don't have the lucky ring. We don't care for that. And now we can start using our middle character, our Stinky, to do some damage. It costs 0 to begin with, then it gets more expensive, but we've got a decent amount of mana in there anyway, so it costs 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. So we need one of these to be a level 3, but regardless, I'm still pretty happy with how that's going on. So let's go down to our deep cave now. And I do really like Bichette as a character. I think she's a lot of fun. I think there's a lot of variety that we can go for with her as well. Let's skip all of those. Let's go for our double fight down here. Similar option, we summon this man. We go for you next. That's 22 damage. 22 damage is currently killing our person up front. Can we kill one of these two then? Let's start with a hatchet, because we've got the armor back. Right. 1, 2, 3, and then we destroy our mana to kill you so that we don't lose our friend up front. Yeah, we can't have the rogue's mask in here, can we? It really screws things up for us. And the issue is that you get stronger as time goes on, but of course, until that happens, then you start off pretty weak. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and 3. We get there, and honestly, I think giving the rogue's mask to our character up front is quite good in case we run into a similar situation later on. Level up, very nice. We get another pet. Adds 1 dodge to self. If that was to others, that would be fantastic. Starts with 1 energy. Friendlies in front get +4 block. So that also would scale with the haste, I believe. Adds 8 poison to all enemies. Okay, I like Vespi there. We're going for a kind of a double poison build. So we've got Dinky, Stinky, and Vespi. Now, where does Vespi go? Probably in the key slot. Now the key can sit in with you. We can also give you the armor as well. And that's the order that we're going to summon, is Dinky, Stinky, and Vespi. We get some items. We do get a dagger. A dagger adds poison. Why don't we take that for now? A shiv is free damage. We need to open up this space, though, for that to work. Or we go like this. And then we can go for our shiv into here. That has to go there. That has to go there. Maybe what we do is we make it so that Vespi also holds this sword. Like so, like so. Then we can pop our set. Oh no, hang on, we've got another brick. How could I miss that brick? Okay. I think we get rid of one of these. 8 block knight's armor, iron helmet. Why is that getting a boost from the iron helmet when the iron helmet is no longer adjacent to it? Interesting. Anyway. We're going for a haste-based build with those. I think we reduce this one. We go like this, that sits there, another one of these here. We do need some food on you though, don't we? So do we drop something for this? I don't think we can drop anything for that. Armor, we don't really care for armor at all. Got a little bit of extra space around our characters now. We do lose quite a bit though, don't we, with our passive block. Okay, I think we're going to risk it. And I think that allows us to go for some of these here, and maybe our shop as well. We do have a key. One of our friends has a key. Our new friend, in fact. Do we get lucky? Oh my lord. Okay, that's pretty good. Red hoodie. That would be great to give one of my front enemies that are tanking some extra HP. That means that we get less block, but, you know, I mean, that's still pretty damn good, right? Much block. That gives us 0 block, 3 block, and 3 block. So we're getting 6 block per turn anyway. Guardian ring is pretty good. We'll take that. I don't mind the tooth necklace. Actually, each turn deals 1 damage to self. So if we put that on the red hoodie, then immediately you're getting the max HP because we're taking damage. I think that's pretty good. Can we take this to sell? It's pretty big though, isn't it? It's pretty chunky. What about if we go like this? We go 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Any more space? We do, so we take more mana stones. And we leave that there. We go to our shop. Now, what are we selling? We are selling this venom sword. Oh my. For each space below, plus 2 block. It's not bad. That's not bad. Pop it up here. But no, I think we're just going for more structures. Really just need that food though, huh? Really do. Guardian ring is good. We can sell that. Any other big ticket items that we want to sell? Honestly, we need a better weapon as well, don't we? Tricky one, tricky one. No, that's right. We were going to give... Thank you for reminding me myself. We're going to put this helmet here. Now we can dodge a hit. And that helps out a great deal. We could go for some extra money earned from our golden ship. I don't think we need to. The feather cap is on sale. But again, I don't think it's that useful for us. Our teddy bear sword, we don't really have the space for taking any of these. The sapphire could be okay. Costs 6. Increase the damage of these two by a little bit. We do not have any armor, so we're getting the full amount of damage there. We go... Oh, we just woke up our big boy there. Okay. Well, let's try and experience something else beforehand. So, I think even dodging is not going to allow our pet to survive, is it? We might actually lose Dinky if we do it this way. Let's summon him anyway. So he does take damage and he got... Did he get max HP? What was his max HP beforehand? Was it 12? Because it's now 16. I'm not too sure. Hopefully it was. In any case, we then summon Stinky, I believe, not Vespi. Stinky does a little bit of damage for us, I suppose. Now we go Dark Wand into a Dark Wand. We desperately want to take out the enemy in front. 1, 2, and we have just enough damage. Now we can then proc our Rogue's Mask, which dodges this attack. And then that's basically all that we can do. So that was actually very fortunate that it went in that order. Now you can reorganize pets. You can reorganize your thing. Recall all pets. You can also drag and drop, but they cost 1 energy to rearrange. That's another key factor here. So if you want to have somebody else tank for you, then you can do it in such a way. That's usually not advisable, at least not in my experience. Can we take out you and you? I think so. 14 damage. I mean, worst case scenario, we just pop one of these unstable manas there, right? So we go 2 hatchets plus a shiv. And then, oh, wrong one. 1 and 2. That's you done. We get our gold back. Now it's just up to you. Okay. This combat ended up being okay, but again, our combat really relies on our front character building up a wee bit. Do we get some food? We get double dice though. Double dice is pretty okay. I'm happy with that. We take this here, a piggy bank. Excuse me, I don't know why that was stuck on my screen. Piggy bank's pretty good. Let's go and pop these here. Take the piggy bank. We were going to sell the lightning bolt, weren't we? So let's go and do that now before... Well, let's actually go and sell it this way so that we can do something over here as well if we want to. So, we sell the lightning bolt, which is here. Adjacent weapon to get +1 healing. Not too bad. Don't know if we need it, but not too bad nonetheless. Another hatchet. Could be okay somewhere around here. Is there a way that we put this somewhere else and it gets more uses? I don't think so, right? That's the best place for it right now. Later on that might change, but seems like that is the case. We pop in as many of these as we can around here. There are no better wands for us currently. Little buckler. I like that. I like that on our boy over here. And we take this, we put the little buckler there. Now we got some block that we can chuck onto as and when needed. Still no food though. No food is incredible to me. What else do we have? Again, it's just a little bit more time consuming with the amount of items that we have in our backpack. We're going to take this just to help us fight the next enemy. And we'll take you out now. Although I probably should have gone for the forge. Oh my god. Mole enemy? Okay. We go for all of these first, for sure. We summon Big Dinky up front. Get those haste building already. Go for Stinky behind. Now you can just pop out a little bit of block. Not that we really need it, but regardless, it's done. We can then chuck out our Dark Wand once more, and once more again. Hopefully you don't summon other friends, otherwise that's going to be a little bit annoying. Lose 5 HP. I think we can do it on you. Well, it does cost 2 energy, doesn't it? Let's just pop that curse now. It does lose 5 HP on Stinky, not the end of the world. We obviously couldn't do that up front. 1, 2, 3. An extra 10 damage there. You put a little bit of block up, but as we can see, our poison's building. And actually, if we summon out Vespi now, 8 poison to all enemies. Also allows us to start throwing out our damage knife. Throw out all of these, throw out our dagger as well, and then all of these should have the final kill. Easy. Easy. Alright, what do we have? We have a rare golden bow. We'll take that to sell once again. And I would love if we could find... Ooh, another structure piece. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. We build up like this. Oh, gotta build this underneath, don't we? Like that. Actually, if we go like this... No, we can't do like that, can we? We've got to build it like this. If this is not in the top row, it's disabled. If it's not in the top row, it's disabled. So I think we pop this in. I think we then get rid of the iron helmet. It's not that useful, and maybe we just pop this instead. What else do we go for? Another mana gem right there. I would love if we had level 2 or level 3 mana gems, because so far we're getting nothing but level 1s, and that's honestly not that appealing to me. Get some gold over here, start doing our backtracking, see if there's anything in our shops that we missed when we were kind of rushing. Not necessarily, but there are more items that we can sell, alright? Like we want to sell this bow, we're not going to make a bow work for us. Dark Wand is good. And did you get more HP? You're at 16 HP. No, I don't think the red hoodie's working on you. We could put it on ourselves, but I think we just sell this now. It's a shame though, because it's such a good piece. Such a good piece. Is there another chest plate anywhere? We do have a random one there. I mean, we have to sell it, or we have to get rid of it somehow, because it's going to the wrong person. Yeah, we did have another fight, and you were taking damage there, Dinky, so... Yeah, I don't know what to believe there anymore. You'd think that would work on your pets, but maybe that doesn't work. Haste to structure, that's what we're going for. We go for all of these. This one can be upgraded. I think we can do one more time, can't we? Yep, this one can be upgraded. Now we've got haste on all of these pieces. So yes, our first turn is not amazing, but our subsequent turns are fantastic. What's over here at our event? I feel like we checked it out beforehand. We did, wasn't that important. We'll go over here for now. And because we have our little buckler on our front facing enemy, we should be okay with these. We do have a little buckler, okay. We do need some extra space there though, that's for sure. So, oh no. Each turn deals 1 damage to self. Oh no. Recall pets for 1. Is that just going to get us killed though? Because then we only have this. Yikes. We can't pop these, we have to summon the pets first. Ooh, I think Dinky's going to die here. Dinky do be dead. 1, 2, that's 28 block. 9, 15, 22, 35. So this is enough to get past you. But then I think you just die next turn anyway, right? That's rough. That's rough. Oof, oof. That goddamn tooth necklace. How did we not die there? You're on 1 HP there, right? Should you not have died? When a weapon kills an enemy, each turn hurts deal 1 damage to self. I'm confused, but I'm very happy to have that happen. This is 11 damage. We'll just take you out like this. Although we could summon you for poison to all enemies. That seems pretty decent. Let's do that. You're now deceased. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We can also summon Stinky. Okay, you have 1 energy. Why don't we throw a bit of poison onto you? And with you, why don't we then just attack you a few times with our Dark Wand. 1, 2, and 3 into an attack here. And that's... Oh, you already did anyway. We actually didn't need to go for that last attack. So are you dying this turn with 1 HP? Because you should, based on that... Looks like you're taking... Can you not die due to this, the Tooth Necklace? It doesn't say that you can't die as a result of it, but apparently that seems to be the case. So I'm very happy to have that happen regardless. No complaints from me on that one. Ancient Tome is pretty good. Ancient Tome on Stinky, because Stinky does have 1 energy, doesn't it? No, not actually. SB... Adds energy. Bolus is pretty good. We'll take that. We'll take the weapon there as well, and we'll take the cool drink too. I'm not a fan of the outcome of that fight. Really just need some HP on our characters. Come on now, let's go for you. Oh, you are quite nasty, aren't you? Let's go for our big dinky. With you some... So for those who aren't familiar, we couldn't die with our tooth necklace last time, but we could die by summoning the creature there, the pet. So the pet is defeated. That cost us 2 of our energy for no gain whatsoever. We are going to not summon any of these because they will die if we then summon them. We'll see what they've got in their backpack. Anything to help defend themselves with? Not particularly. In that case, why don't we just summon Stinky just to throw some damage out there anyway. We can then burst our unstable mana for some extra damage. We can then... We will attack you at the back, because why the hell not? And actually, if we throw our unstable mana, we do kill you. But poor Dinky, and this is where we need our revives now. So now I think it'll be refreshing for any type of revives. We'll take the mana gem. I don't know if that gets re-rolled either, but it doesn't appear so. We now have this, so we re-roll this again. And no more re-rolls here, but I believe that we had some on our other characters, like right here, for example. I think we re-roll once again. There's another structure, so I'll definitely take that on Vespi, rip. We don't want you to have that anymore. We do want you to have the buckler. Uncommon, uncommon, knight's armor, another shiv could be okay. Cool drink is probably better though, so let's take that. Yikes. Vampirism? Vampirism could be okay. On Vespi, has 1 energy, can heal yourself a wee bit. But we need to be able to revive our character there. So if I go here, I can't revive a specific one. I drink that only, which is a shame. Oh, we're all falling apart here, that's for sure. Let's see, do we go for Stinky? Stinky wouldn't survive, Vespi wouldn't survive either. Unless we kill you. And I think we can kill you by summoning you, so we go 1, 2... +1 to mana cost this turn. I think we save it. Can we kill you with what we've currently got? We can, and then we focus our attention onto you. You're adding a curse. The curse should be okay. Depends on what the curse is, of course. Costs 5 gold. You know what? I'm going to take the damage on that one. All the more reason why I shouldn't have gone for that site earlier. The healing area. Okay, we have another dice. This is the pet treat which can heal a pet, but doesn't count for a revive. So we're looking for a little red potion. Lucky Shiv is actually alright. I don't hate that. We'll take it over our regular Shiv. And what else are we going for? More mana here, maybe? I don't know. We just need our pet back, that's all. That's all I'm asking for. What do we have at our forge again? Haste to structure. We would love to get another one of those. But the issue is the pet that benefits from that is now dead. He's dead and gone. Stone cold dead. Okay, we go for you first. We then throw out this, and then once again, 8 damage left. It's either the hatchet or... let's just go for the hatchet. Now for you, let's just throw our hatchet into this. This. That is 11 damage, that's 16 damage. Let's pop one of these, throw that out there, and then also use our lucky shiv. Get some luck. Still not what we want. Okay, I mean, there's a fish sword though, so that's a pretty nice item. Reach adjacent or diagonal fish. I mean, it's pretty much the same damage to that anyway though, isn't it? It's 1 less damage. There's a cleaver. Acidic potion's pretty good too. I think we get rid of this. I think we take the mana. I think we maybe throw this out here, although the sleep is pretty good as well, isn't it? We'll take that. So there's no revives here, huh? Okay. 25 gold. Anything else that we can sell? Yeah, there absolutely is. We picked up a fish sword. Is there anything else in here that we were wanting to get rid of? Potentially, not really. I mean, the rogue's mask is so good, right? But you won't take any more items? Okay, we'll go to your competitor then. Go to your competitor, we'll sell this. Regenerative whetstone is good. You don't have any healing for our pets, which is a real shame. Ooh, the conduit's pretty good though, isn't it? Because if there's anything that costs energy, then we can pop it in next to this area. I think we sell this as well. You won't take any more items? Honestly, you can have this. We're dealing too much goddamn damage to ourselves, and it's too frustrating. Now, any pets that we can put block on? I think maybe temporarily. We get rid of the dagger. Maybe I hold on to it temporarily. We put the shield in here. Actually, no, you know what? We don't need to do that, because we've got a shield here, and we can just give this shield to our friend. Pop this like this. Go like this. We'll pop this one in here so that we can explode it when we need it. And there we go. Problem solved. 35 gold. Add a haste to a structure. Of course, that haste goes on to this one here. And we should be getting some serious block now from that structure once our pet is alive. Now, is this the boss fight? No, it's only part 2 of 3. Apologies for the long video there, folks. You know, just like Pokemon, these can take a lot longer when you're not expecting them to. Who do we go for? The one at the back? You're summoning a new friend. I don't really want to deal with more enemies. We want you up front, because you have the shield. You also add poison to everyone. We can put someone to sleep though, that could be quite nice. Who do we sleep? We can shiv you to get rid of that dodge, but that's every turn that happens. Maybe, just maybe, poison and slow. Let us sleep you so they don't spawn anybody, and let's go for you for damage, shall we? Go 1, 2, 3. Fish sword for 9. This is 5 damage. Why is that so much less damage now? Did I have... oh, I had rage because of the necklace. That's right. So my damage without the necklace is actually pretty awful. That's the only downside, isn't it? Okay, we go for the little buckler. And once more time, another time, and 10 damage to all is not enough. The lucky shift brings you closer to death. We leave it be there. Take 4 damage up the front. The poison's good damage at least. So we shiv you. We hit you for 8. We're actually going to take you out this way. So the lucky shiv. Now we need to put up quite a bit of block here to not deal with you. 18 gets us there. Or we kill you. So 3 energy. We could pop this. We have 7. No, we just go for the safe play here, I think. Again, we don't want to be losing our team. Best item is used. We'll pop it here, I believe. Not using the top right hand corner item anyway, because it is a pet. Another curse. It's kind of a dick move. 1, 2, 3. 32 damage, so we're still going here. We'll just keep going and see how we fare. 9 damage in there. 9 damage in there. Oh wow, but we still need the block up here, don't we? Yikes. Okay, so if I did this, this is 5 damage, brings you down to 9. 9 damage is not enough to take you out there. We throw the unstable mana in that case. We take you out with the lucky shiv. That gives us luck. If I use my little buckler, that keeps you alive with what, 1 HP? Oh god, okay. It's all falling apart without my tank up front. We will go for the use of this into the hatchet. And we actually can't. Oh no, we can get that working again. So another lucky shiv. Good luck, good luck. What do we get? What do we get? We're going to get 2 spaces here now. I think what we do is we increase the spaces here so that we can maybe get more weapons around this central piece right there. We get a new item. Nothing, just nothing. Incredible. I'm not even sure what to go for anymore. Okay, we go like this. Really just need you back alive. That's the biggest thing now. We'll pop this onto you, because that multiplies poison. And that's poison against all enemies, so that plus Vespi is actually a great combination with those double poison potions. Can go for another unstable mana. Might as well take that. What are we going for? HP, I mean HP on me is fine. Question mark. Okay, not too sure what that's about. Let's try and upgrade a mana stone. Let's try and upgrade this one. There we go, we get a 2-2. The 2-2 can now sit in here with this. And I think the 1-1, so we start here, it costs 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. So we can afford to play that 3 times now, which is pretty good opening damage. We do have a shop over there. Let's go for the double badger fight, shall we? Oh my, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, jeez, okay. What does Vespi have? I think we have to send out Vespi, and I think we have to send out... Why did Vespi go behind me? I should read the whistle. I should read the whistle, shouldn't I? Okay, okay, well... I think that's gonna bring an end to our run here by the looks of it. Let's pop all of our unstable manas. Actually, we should be going for you, shouldn't we? 1, 2... The only way that we win is by killing you. And I think we can exactly do that. Oh, it was not clean though. Not clean in the slightest. So I guess if I have the... You know what? I think this is actually fine now that I think about it. If I give myself all of the hasted items from Dinky, then I can be the tank up front. And then I can give the red pill to somebody else with all the damage. I think so anyway. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 5 damage, and that's perfect to kill you. You've got no poison recovery, you've got no regeneration. We get some items. Here we go, the revive potion. Alright, you know what? We're getting rid of this. We're reviving you, but we have to use that during a combat, don't we? That's the only downside. Actually, magical herb's pretty good with you here as well, isn't it? Maybe I'll just use that temporarily so that we can use it more times. Regen is okay, hatchets are okay. In fact, hatchet's great down here. Like so. And a cleaver. A cleaver's not great because it does cost money. Piggy bank's still working overtime for us. Do we lose this mana gem? No, we can save it right there, or store it right there. Got some items here. Do we have a key? Does anybody have a key? Did we save a key? We do not have a key. Okay. Well, now we have to move onwards. What even... Does this guy do anything? Grilled onion you smell. Guess we're supposed to bring him something. Let's go to this combat. Let us... My issue is if I revive him... Oh, nobody's going to be summoned behind me anyway. I needed to get rid of the whistle. This is the second time that I've made this mistake. Cannot be used. Okay. Vespi summons behind. Stinky comes out. And we use Vespi to knock off that. We then go, let's see if we revive you. We don't have the, oh, we do have the energy to revive you actually. Plus 2 to summon though is the downside. Oh, Did I miss the key that we had on our person the entire time as well? I deserve to lose this. Oh, that's only targeted. Okay, so it's not against everyone. I mean, we can take you out. You're now deceased. It's still 21 damage coming in, and we've only got 16 HP. I could rearrange. Recall all pets. I need to bring you in front, don't I? Or do I bring you in front and then Little Buckler? Little Buckler doesn't actually do anything, does it? No. So I think instead we go for the kill on you next turn. So we apply some poison, and that's all. Vesper, you did well there, mate. I'm sorry. It shouldn't have gone this way. I made a mistake. I apologize. Now, do we have the damage to take them out? We do have lots of attacks here. So we go for 1, 2... I guess we just go for this one anyway. Or do we save the damage? We have 3 coming in. If we bring Stinky up front, oh, we can actually just pop this, can't we? We can't afford it anymore, so we pop this into this one more time. It does get very expensive now, though. We could revive you, but then that wastes our revive potion as well. So we hit our hatchet. Actually, 1, 2, 3. You're dead now. Now we can hit with the luck. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. But again, we're falling behind. We are falling drastically behind. We have another key. Debuff potion. Yeah, it's okay. So we have our key. We use it over here. We see what we get. Use either or. And a warm drink is fantastic. So the warm drink can actually go in our tank in the front. That's where that's going to be used. Although the rest of us all desperately need HP as well. We get rid of this. We take the spoiled milk. And this weapon here, I could honestly take it, couldn't I? I could go something like this. Although that means that the pet's not going to fit anywhere as the downside. So I think we don't worry about it. We pop that in here. Do you guys have any space? Kind of. Pop that there. We'll take this again. And we don't really care for anything else. Now, what is in our shop? This could be big. This could be very important. Another roof. Could put a roof down here. I think we get rid of the mana stone. How much does it cost? 20, so it is quite expensive. But as soon as we summon you, and I think that is what we do immediately. What are we selling? Are we selling a fish sword? Do we have a better weapon that we can go for? Assassin's dagger is fantastic, but it's too late for that now. We do need a multi-hit weapon though, that's for sure. I mean, even just a key sword is better, isn't it? Let's sell the fish sword. Let's buy a key sword. Let's bring you down to here. Let's take our other key that was in one of our other characters. Right here. Let's put that there. Now we have 12 damage for each hit. And we do buy the roof. So we go over to here. Pop this sideways. That can go across there as well. Actually, can we put a roof under a roof? Like this, double roof stacking. +1, 0. Structures underneath get this +1 block. Is that worth it? Or do we instead go something like this, and then like this? Because then that's touching more things, isn't it? I think that's better. We now pop our food into there. We do want the bolus somewhere. Ah, but now do we need the shield back onto you? Yes, we do. We take the shield. We pop the shield onto you. That's not you, that's the shield, plus the bolus. So the bolus will actually be very, very helpful for us to maybe buy ourselves some time to heal you up. So let's try this now. Living Shadow. You actually take a turn off, which is perfect for us to set this up. So, we revive. We revive you. You're back. We need to get rid of this goddamn whistle too. Now that you're there, we bring you in front. Now, we really need to get rid of that. Now we heal you for 10. We'll throw the cup as well. We throw all of these attacks out there. And why? Oh, Vespi's also knocked out, isn't she? I'm assuming it's a she. Now we can use this for 0, use it for 1, save it till next turn, key sword, and this one here too. We might as well go for this too. We can also throw out our bolus later on if need be. you are adding a curse. Do we want to deal with a curse? Not really. And you can see how much block we're already up to already. So, you know, once we get past that first little obstacle, then we're absolutely, you know, off to the races. And we go 1, we go 2. We go for a 2 cost. Or we save it, it costs 0, it costs 1, it costs 2. It doesn't really make a difference, does it? We should be able to kill you with our Lucky Shiv as well. Perfect. And we get items, and we get another brick. Perfect. What is this? Adds 2 haste to self on taking damage. Okay, that's not bad. Another key is great for this weapon too. In fact, I think we now go like this and we circumvent them around here. We even, you know, can put them down in Vespi's spot if we want to. We won't just yet, but it's an option for us. We go like this again. In fact, I think we now go like this. Cycle this up. We go little buckler here. We can pop another spot in somewhere else as well if we want to. Guarding band is perfect. We don't want the leadership whistle. Get rid of that before I forget again. Can't take any more items? Okay, that's alright. So now we go for some experience. What do we have in here? Conductive, spikes to shield, haste to shield, slow to enemy. None of that's really that important. Our damage is lacking. Our damage is certainly lacking. Pet treat is good. This is a warm drink. Costs 6, costs 6. Another assassin's dagger in a different shop. Interesting. I don't think it's that necessary though. Do we instead go something like this? The keyblade goes here, this weapon goes here, the keys then sit around here. Do we have any more keys? Did we put them elsewhere? No. Okay. That's okay. We're still doing 14 damage per. 2 times. Oh, the other key's over there, right. So it is still active. Pop this down here. Honestly, I want to have a little bit of healing myself. Sitting around 4 HP is a little bit sketchy. So we're going to go and fight this combat. We're going to summon our big dinky who now spawns in front of us. Thank you, thank you. That's all I ever asked for. Now we go for a little buckler. Well, it's not really that necessary, is it? But still, we'll put it up anyway. We can go for you in the background. So we go heal. We throw this for 9. How do we get to this? 5 damage. 14 into this. There we go. That's you dealt with. Now we'll go for you in the first row, and now I'm feeling more comfortable. Ooh, okay, Dinky's back. Dinky is back. Vespi's still knocked out, that's obviously not great. Let's see, 14, 14, 8, 8. I think we just take you out. We've already got the luck on the other characters anyway. And we'll just start knocking through you as well. What a long episode. It is still going. I did not expect it anywhere near as long as it has been, but still, we're making progress. We're getting there. We'll just take you out next turn. Get another one of these procking. So if we go 1 and 2 into this one, there we go. Great luck coming in. There is a cave fish on myself. Debuff potion. When combat ends, heals for 3. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, I wonder if I pop this here. Like so. Finish choosing. That is the end of the floor. So I think we sell the guarding band. I don't think it's that necessary. Anything else that we don't need? Everything there is quite important. Everything here is kind of mediocre. Vespi doesn't really have much going on. Let's see here. We can buy a pet treat to heal up our pets as well. Just to make sure they're all back to full HP. And honestly, my first one is interesting, but no, we don't really care about it enough. What was back here? We'll just quickly zoom back. 15. Oh, it was this guy that wasn't giving us anything. Okay, that's fine. Move up. No, we don't need anything here. 15 gold to our name. Conducted to armor, doesn't really matter. Alright, next floor. This is only the second floor boss. Holy shit, Jesus Christ. As you can see, there is a lot of thinking going on here. And it's too much, too big brain. I can promise you that my first one didn't take this long, but that was because we were pretty damn strong by that point. Now, we do want to send out all of our creatures because this does apply poison slow. We can also start throwing out our Dark Wand. So why the hell not? And let us... friendlies alongside get 7 health. So is that these two as well, or is it only one on either side? Okay, so it's only the adjacent ones. That's still okay though, I'm alright with that. We'll do that twice actually. What does this curse do? 1 block to all enemies. Well, we're going to use that immediately to save us from taking the damage. So we will pop the 3 mana there. Go for all of our attacks here. We go for 1 and 2. And we might as well go for the Shiv as well. Now we're not going great in terms of our damage, but our block up front should keep us alive for pretty much the entire time. You guys do get quite a bit stronger as time goes on as well, but that's fine. We need to do damage. That's all there is to it. I think we do outscale our enemies, but I don't really want to stick around and find out. Okay, we've got you half killed already. You are adding some rage next turn, summoning another friend, but we're up to 104 block now. 1, 2, 3. Again, we go 1 and then 2, and then we can do the same again next turn. Go for that hit there. There's nothing on our front character that we need at all, as he has enough block. The only issue would be if he's not summoning enough block. Then that would be something that we need to rectify. He's still got plenty. So now we just focus on the damage behind, 1 and 2, and then same again 1 and 2, and then we can only use that 1 more time from then onwards. And who knows, we might even be able to get our lucky Shiv proccing here. We won't get it a level up though. Unfortunate, you are currently dying, or we can take you out ourselves. Let's just scratch you guys up a little bit, just to show you who's boss. There we go. You guys run off, we wouldn't get experience for killing you anyway, so that's absolutely fine. We get some items here. Okay, I love having another level up of that. Mouse wood. Status fix from all enemies is not good. Consumables gain +3 rage. We'll take it, but I think we're going to be selling it. We don't have any rerolls available, do we? No, unfortunately. Otherwise, we absolutely would have rerolled that. But we make do with what we've got. Heal all pets. Yeah, that's actually really good. I love that. And I love they have an option for it. Now, do we want to use a key? I think so. Should I have? No. Obviously not worth it. Maybe use 1 time each turn. We probably should chuck it onto you then, shouldn't we? Go like that. Everything else is kind of trash. And let's go to the Magma Core. See how we fare. Now the only issue with Magma Core, which maybe I shouldn't have gone for it as a result, is the poison that our enemies can afflict. Or inflict. Okay. Huge revive. 2 uses. Cost 20. Revives pet with 100 health. Okay, we could do that with Vespi. Should have gone up here though so that I could reach these ones. Let's see what's in our chest. We have a fish. Fish gives energy. Fish is good. Let's see. Maybe we get rid of this. Maybe we get rid of that. Maybe we take the fish. Take the cave shark. 6 poison to all enemies is pretty decent too. I don't mind that at all if we could fit it in. Which we can't really, so I think we leave it. We say goodbye to that. We now fight both of these. Now, are you... No, you're not doing anything there. So let's go for our cave shark to begin with. We heal up a little bit. Get some rage as well. Start off with Dinky. Dinkster. Dinkmeister. D-Man. Let's go for our Stinky. And let's go for the man behind. 1, 2, or in front. That's what I meant to say. We will throw this as well. We also gain some extra rage. Should have done that before doing anything else, of course. And in fact, realizing what I do now, we could have killed the man giving us a curse. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. Hopefully the curse isn't too detrimental. What is it? Oh, easy. We take that. We use it immediately. And then we just go for damage onto you. Ideally, in such a way that we can finish you off with the Shiv. Wow. We actually cannot, unless we wait another turn, which I can't be bothered doing, so we'll just finish you off anyway. Get some items. Oh my. All poison to all enemies. Ooh. This is a book though. It costs energy, not mana. So we could chuck that on the likes of you up here. But then this is not that useful, because it's only diagonal wands, which this is not. Now we do have another brick. The brick is good. Brick is good. Something like that maybe? That should be even more. There we go, an extra 4 block. Plus I think this might even get a little bit more block. Or overall that is a net gain. We're going to take the Necronomicon. We're going to take the reroll. Although that means that we can't take the key. Did we have a shop? We do have a shop. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. You're adding the poison, so you're the one that I was concerned about. Maybe we have the damage? No, I don't think so. That was only due to the rage that we had beforehand, and we don't have that rage now. Let's go for Stinky. Although, maybe with this, we proc this as many times as we can. Into 8 damage, into 5 damage. Do we have any unstable mana? We do not. And if only you had like a cleaver or something, then we'd be able to. Look at that, leaving you on 3 HP. At least that means that we can shiv you. But the poison is going to be annoying. And the issue is you've now got 15 spikes, so we do not want to attack at all. So with that in mind, we just leave our turn, which means that you take more poison damage. And we crack this, we'll crack this as well. We go for as much damage as we can. But again, I think we're going to have to wait another couple turns, which might mean that you die. Ooh. You're going to survive this turn. It's going to be damn close. So we have to, let's see, if we pop our Dark Wand, projectile, so that's not, we're not doing regular damage, so we can do that. Not that it matters. We're down to 1 HP. That's not great. We will kill you. We will kill you right now. 8 into 5. There we go. Level up. We get another pet. Friendlies alongside get +1 energy. See, this is what I wanted to see. Jerry, mate. Jerry. So it costs 2. But then we get extra energy on them. I think we get rid of the bandages. I think we take Jerry and we decide whether we want to use Jerry later on. Okay, we can heal our pets. Actually, I take the pet treat as well. Oh, right, we have to carry that. In that case, why don't we give that to you for now? We will pop that there. We will finish choosing. Actually, we'll take some of these as well. Why the hell not? Finish choosing, move down to here, we get a little bit of experience, we move back to our shop. I think at our shop we look to maybe sell some other things. We need the revive potion. So let's sell our Necronomicon, let's buy the revive potion. Now we can bring back some of our other pets like Vespi. It'd be nice to have Vespi back. Let's see. The issue is that we're taking a long time to set things up before we can start attacking. 7 burn to all enemies is pretty fun, but it's not what we're going for. We go for our next combat. So, we summon Dinky. Dinky then gets healed with the pet treat. Poison that back is pretty annoying again. Okay. Are you still dead? No, you're alive now. When did we bring you back? Anyway, we've got more potion in case we need it. Everybody's alive. We can't afford to bring out Jerry just yet. Stinky is okay. Oops, I didn't actually mean to do that, but now it's done, so it is what it is. Now we go damaged knife all the way. Plus some extra damage across here. Can we take out this character at the back? Unfortunately not, and the reason being is because we needed to have spawned Stinky to be able to take you out. So the poison might take you out anyway, but thankfully we can just revive you back to full. And again, it's the poison dealers that are most difficult. Anchored for 2 turns. I think we just go like this. Does it cost anything? It costs 0. And what is this? Adjacent and diagonal weapon to get 0 or poison to self. Okay. That's pretty much everything, isn't it? Unless we just pop it over to here and then don't use that. Maybe that way. That might be better. Alright. We got plenty of block again. We're going to use this curse. Everything's anchored. That's fine. The poison doesn't come through just yet, so as long as we kill you relatively quickly, we should be fine. So let's go there. Let's go for you up front. 12 to 8. Let's then go for you, which is a whole bunch of damage here. And you will still be alive. We will beat you before the poison kicks in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we get the luck in as well. We get a warm drink. Warm drink's not terrible. Warm drink on our front character would be fantastic actually. So, with that in mind, let's temporarily take out the shield. Maybe the shield's no longer necessary. I don't know for certain on that one, but it's possible. We take this, and we take the double poison. Double poison could be very useful on one of our combats there, one of our later fights. Latter fights, whatever. Fish sword, not that useful. Nothing there that appeals to me. Let's keep moving. Now, same thing again. Spawn you. Heal you. 23 block. You take a tiny bit of damage to start with. We don't want to kill you then, so we want to go for you. In that case, we go for Stinky. And now with Stinky, we attack you. 1, 2... 2 of these into you. You're now deceased. Now we focus on everybody else, and now you're not taking any damage whatsoever. So that's working. Anchored for 2 turns. Let's just pop it back in the same spot as what was already anchored. Doesn't really matter too much. 2 combats, excuse me, not turns. You get stronger, but we're outscaling you anyway, so it's not an issue. Let's see. 12. Go 14, and that's going to be too much. 8. 8, 8, and 5, that's good enough there. We now go 1, 2, 3, crack out the hatchet, go for a few of these. This now costs 2, which means that we can then play this for 3 again, because why the hell not? Our damage is not fantastic, but our tenacity is there. Our team's doing great, we're getting there. In fact, we even get a bit more luck at the end there too. Okay, we get another one of these, upgrade one of these as well. Another key. We do want another key around here if we can fit it. So in that case, why don't we give this dice to somebody else? Oops, we were meant to use that as well. This dice can go to you. I'm glad that I still could search that. We take the key there so we get some more adjacency bonus. We'll go for this as well. Status effects on self, or... oh, we can't get the pet treat though, can we? Oh, maybe we can. We can pop it into here. And that can allow us to heal our pets as well. Now, what else do we have? Good question. What's this question mark? Like a rare item for a curse. Not interested just yet, but maybe later. Let's go for our big combat down the bottom, shall we? Okay. Are we wanting another brick? That's the question. Yeah. We are. Take that there. Do we just want this up the side here? I think so, honestly. More adjacency bonus. There we go. 5 block there, 0 there, but 5, 10, 14, 16, no, 14, 18. 18 plus 4, 22, plus 3, 25, plus 2, 27. So that's our starting block. That's before anything else is even calculated. Let's actually take this. Why not? It's worth it to sell. Let's head back to the shop. Bring our friend back as well. He's heading that way, funnily enough. We sell the cleaver. Do we have anything else that we want to sell? Not particularly. Not particularly. Look at this absolute tank there. Such a heavy boy. That's why we call him Big Dinks. Let's go for our Big Dinky. Let's then summon Stinky. We've got enough block already. We go 1, 2. We then throw all of these out here. This red pearl was honestly a huge pickup as well. Without it, we would be really struggling for damage. Even so, we're still only just able to kind of keep on top of things. But as soon as we get that haste built, then we're off to the races. We really do take care of them at that point. It's not such an issue at there. You know what? Let's summon all of our pets. We haven't had all of our pets out here just yet. Let's summon Vespi first. As 1 energy. Then we summon Jerry. Oh, we can only summon 3 pets at most. Okay. That's good to note. We might have to change up our strategy a little bit then, with that in mind. Buy some more poison. Oh shit. Oh shit, we shouldn't be cursing ourselves. Or we shouldn't be using that with the curse that we have, I should say. So we need to use this curse. Get rid of that before we forget again. Yikes. Let's go dagger into multiplies poison on enemy by 100. We're not going to be able to kill you this turn anyway, so don't even worry about it. Leave it for next turn. You're not going to die, but that was still a dumb play by us. And good to note as well that there is an upper limit on how many pets you can have spawned. Do we get you with the lucky shiv? Not quite. Unless, there we go. Bit more luck there. Doesn't matter. Not really. We'll take this anyway. Skip all of that. Keep moving on. What else are we going for? Merchant selling goods. I'm not too sure on this one, honestly. The only issue that I have with Bichette is that it does take too long. The runs are a bit much for me anyway, and I should probably be splitting them into 2. But this one might be a bit of a special episode there. We just go for one long episode anyway, just to treat you all. Why not go for a cool drink? Then biff that at you. We summon Dinky up front. Into Jerry behind. The issue is that Dinky has 2 energy to start with and nothing to spend it on, but that's also not the biggest concern ever. Let's instead go Stinky, SB. Now Stinky just applies a whole bunch onto you. In fact, let's try and go for a kill turn 1 here if we can. Not enough mana, understandable. And we have you here anyway, so that's 1 down. Otherwise, you might have taken a bit of damage up there, Dinky. We don't want that to have happened, of course. How much damage are we doing here? 14 apiece. There we go. Nice and easy. Get some items. A wheel. Another shiv. Take another shiv over here. Another brick we can't really use, but we can take another large mana stone. Nice, we upgrade. And honestly, if we got a better wand, I'd be pretty happy with that. This is only a common wand, by the way. It's still working pretty well for us, but if we had a more expensive wand, something a bit better to use, let's go for it. What's our rare item? We get a curse. I'll just put that here. Actually, I'll put it over here. And we get an explosive arrow. Gross. Okay, what's our forge? Energy clothing would be fantastic if we were using clothing. Maybe we just add some more burn to weapons here so that we can start stacking this up. That can be upgraded multiple times. And the amount of times that we are using it, that will apply a bit of burn. Burn and poison. You know, that's gonna... Oh my god, okay. You might steal some gold. Thankfully we... Oh no. The snake is not good though. How do we deal with this? Do we go with the Dinky? I think we do. And the block is not going to be enough here, unfortunately. We can't even take out you, and that means more block to get through. Do we have unstable mana? No, I don't believe that we do. Adjacent item is used. Let's just put it there, because we don't care about you having lots of curses. I don't think it gives blocks to people that way. Nope. Let's see here. The issue is we have to take you out in front for it to then hit those behind. So we have to go like this. You're running off with our 3 gold. Not much we can really do there. The poison procs at the end of the turn, so it's not the end of the world there either. We go Stinky into Vespi. We have to kill these up front. Oh my god, okay. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is, what it is, what it is. Take out both of you, no more curses coming in. Vespi, get some damage onto you. There's no way that we could have got you, was there? I mean, I guess we can if we throw out this. You're now dead. I was kind of hoping to save that for our boss, but honestly, given the circumstances, I think it's absolutely fine. Now look at that burn start stacking up. You're dead to poison anyway. Can we do anything else? I mean, yeah, sure. Let's see here. What do we go for? What do we go for? Reordering of pets. 1 time each turn to reorder pets. That's honestly not bad either. In case we need to quickly make a shift, but I think we ignore it. We just maybe chuck that in. You know what? Let's just re-roll the items. See if we get anything better. Brick wall. See, is that better for each adjacent or diagonal structure? Okay, so that is better than this, right? So this is currently 10, 19. What about this one? 7. No, that's not better. I don't know why I thought that would be. That's 4, that's 4. These have haste though, so if I put it like that, let's put the haste ones up top. So we go like this, this goes here. 6. That's still not better. These 2 are better. Please just rearrange it. That's all I ask. So what do we want here? Uncommon. For each connected mana stone, +1 damage on use deals 1 damage. So what happens if we swap that out with you? So it's currently doing 14 damage. This does 6 damage. I guess if you have a ton of mana stones, then that would be fantastic, but for right now, seems pretty mediocre. We're going to keep moving. I saw another revive potion, I think we already care about it. We're just going to move down. We need to hurry things up a little bit here. We're already an hour and a half in. This episode is lengthy in nature, that's 100% for sure. Oh, okay, what else are we going for? Over here, this is my forge. Hello, damage to weapon is not bad. We can chuck it onto there. Burn to weapon, we could stack that up a bit further as well, but for right now, let's just keep moving. We're going to wake up this man. Ooh, are we fighting the big boys beforehand? I think we are. We summon Big Dinky first. We then go for Stinky. You have spikes, so I don't think we want to attack you. I think we want to attack the man behind. 27 block is enough. I don't believe either of you to apply poison, which is our only real issue for right now. Let's see. Can we put it in your bag? We can actually, so let's just put all the curses in Big Dink's bag. Let's just keep applying all of this stuff, keep attacking you for free. We will bring out Vespi, who can help us apply some poison too. Only on the character at the back. And some burn as well. So once this breaks down to about 0 spikes, then we'll start focusing on you. Until that day, taking out your friend in the back there. Okay, we'll keep using it in this order. And you have energy for turn 1, but otherwise you don't use it. And again, we're breaking through this pretty easily. You are a summon, so we don't get any experience for killing you, so we just focus on the man behind. We've very nearly got you. Can we kill you beforehand? Yes, but it's very expensive. Anyway, we've got you. One less person to worry about. Now you have no spikes. Perfect timing because now we can focus onto you. And the poison helped out a wee bit there too. Okay. But I think we just keep using our Keyblade as our best source of damage all around. And again, Big Dinky's doing great work up front as a tank. No complaints there whatsoever. Good amount of burn, good amount of poison, that'll stack up. And the longer a fight goes, the stronger that we get. In fact, can we kill you as well? Let's find out. Yep, we can actually. We could have gone for the luck, but I kind of messed that up a little bit. Dinky, you do need a heal. You're a little bit hurt, but I want to save this brick for later. Oh, this is hasted brick though, so I want the non-hasted brick to stay in there. Can one of our other pets hold on to it? Yeah, it can, absolutely. And another key, another 2 keys? Holy, okay. Well, we want to surround that then if that's the case. We managed to get rid of one of our other pets. Like our Jerry, who's currently not really being much use for us. Sorry to say there, Jerry. Oh, we have the second battle. I forgot about that. We summon you. We warm drink. We throw that. Oh, that's right. You get some block because of that, don't you? But at least you're back to full HP. Now we summon Vespi, or no, we go for the wand here for sure. And actually, we want to take you out. So we're going to spend a lot of this to go for the damage onto you. And that's you dealt with. So yes, there is a curse coming in, but that's absolutely fine. We'll deal with that. Base item is used. Let's go over there. And you took no damage there, which is fantastic. Let's go for the one doing slightly more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we get the luck coming in. We attack you here as well. We should be using some curses though, that's for sure. So in fact, I think we will take a turn off just to use some of our curses, like this one for example. We still get our free attacks in, of course. Like so. Somebody else had another curse right here. 13 damage. Let's hit you with this. And then this. More luck again. We get another level up. One more space. We actually can't get one of the corners for more weapons, funnily enough. So I think what we have to do Let's maybe build it such that we can help put keys around our keyblade here. So we go like, well, we get some items first. We go here. Level 3 Mana Stone is fantastic. So we take that, put that there. Tooth Necklace, I'm not falling for that again. Pet Treat is okay. Heals up pets if needed. We go for another key over here. And honestly, I do like the dice. I do like the spice to sell. In fact, let's take that for now, but I want to sell it. Do I want to get experience or HP? Honestly, the HP, and we get experience for killing these guys, right? So I think this is the way to go. Summon you. I should have given you that last one back, actually, because you are taking some damage now. Ooh, hopefully that's not... Actually, we should be able to kill you if we throw some of these out, right? So let's go for you in the back doing more damage. Let's throw out a whole bunch of these. Are we seriously 1 damage off? No, we're not, because of the poison. The poison does the job. You now don't take any damage, much better than taking a whole bunch of damage that you were going to. And we want to play these curses too, don't we? But we also want to kill you guys. It's a tough life. Let's go for you. 1, 2, 3. Good damage there, bit more damage here. You once more, you're now deceased. Go for you. Save these energy, or save this energy for next turn for these curses. 1 and 2. And just like that, you are going to be done for next turn. Do we have any more curses to deal with? Not in our currently summoned creatures. What about Vespi? You do not have a curse. You do not have a curse. Let's just summon you out anyway, just for shits and giggles. 1 hit there, and then a bit more luck there again. So we get some more items. We get another key. Well, we can certainly kind of surround our key now. If we get something like this, then we can put another one there. That doesn't mean that we lose the hatchet over here though. So is that worth it? Great question. It's a great question. None of the others really fit with this style of build anyway, so I think we do keep it like this. Let's take out this for the other ones here, for the other keys. That one there. Let's take out this as well. Although actually no, it's better damage for this one. It's actually technically better damage over here as well. We need bonus damage to really apply to the key sword. But this does encourage me to use it more. I like the shiv over there. We'll take the other key here. Damage to all seems okay. Oh no, the poison potion's better. We will take that. We keep moving on. We heal up. Not the worst thing ever. We'll go to the enemy down the bottom here. Rude Rooster and the Ultra Knight. Rude Rooster of course gets stronger the more attacks that we play, or more times we hit him. Again, this is the build that we go for. I think we go for the character at back. Ooh, we gotta be careful. We're currently taking some damage. Unless we kill you. I think that's what we go for now. Oh, you have projectile protection, don't you? Okay, we can't kill you because of that. So you take some damage up front because I was a little bit foolish. My mistake. Sorry there, mate. Sorry, Dinky. What can I say? Got a little bit too foolhardy there. Let's go 1, 2. Now we focus on you lot. 3, 4. Wrong enemy, but that's fine. We'll still take you out. Yes, you'll add dodge to everyone unless we just hit you here. In which case we just proc a few more of these. Not enough mana, that's fine. We'll have you this turn anyway. Yes, you get some extra rage charges. I'm not really concerned about that at all. You're dying to the poison anyway. Okay, before we forget, put that in there please. We also have extra mana gem. Do we have a one tap? No, we don't. That's not really that necessary. This is exactly the same wand. I guess we could put another wand in here. Is that better? Actually, I think maybe doing that is better, isn't it? We have 2 of these wands. They are diagonal to this, so they both cost 0, and they can both cost 1. I think that's actually better than the 4 mana over there. Just because we usually want it a bit earlier than we can otherwise get if we're not careful like that. You do have that one there. All this mana is now kind of going to waste, but that's okay. We'll skip out on all of that. We keep moving up. And I don't know whether we're going to be able to win this one, honestly. It's going to be a tight one. Go for this. The sooner that we get these spawning, the better. And again, we can use them twice each. Beyond that, it starts getting a little bit too expensive for us. So 1, 2. Into some damage here. Even get our lucky shiv proccing once again. Although to be fair, you know, we don't really know the actual effects of the lucky shiv, but I feel like it hasn't been that lucky just yet. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's not fair to say, but that's how I feel about it anyway. 19 damage with 99 block coming in. Do your worst. And again with our lucky shiv, we do have a gemstone heart. Heal 8 whenever an adjacent item kills a non-summon enemy. Do we have any shops coming up? Yes we do, we got a lot of shops. Okay. What do we do then? I'm really feeling like this pet is not that useful. Jerry, you're carrying stuff for us, and for that I thank you. But beyond that, not really that important. You know what, let's take this. Oh, I can't click on it. Sometimes the click boxes get a little bit weird. There you go, click right on the top right hand corner and then we manage to snag it. Let's go to our items up here. And now we sell the gemstone heart. I don't think it's that useful. We sell the spice. Flame gem's not terrible if we put it next to our key sword. Applies more burn. Rapier, not that useful. None of that really appeals to me. We could go for our double poison potion. Just chuck a whole bunch of poison on our friend, excuse me, down here. So we could actually sell some keys as well. But those keys might be needed to open up some of those chests anyway. And speaking of which, another flame gem. Ring of Doom's not what we're going for. It's not the build that we're basing ourselves on. So I think actually maybe we go for a bit of a flame poison build. So what we do, do we sell the shiv? The shiv's really not doing much for us anymore, is it? We don't care for the shiv. We sell it. What else? What else do we sell? Items in here, uncommon. I do kind of like taking that for our friend, because if Big Dinky up front dies, then we're in a sticky situation. So I think we actually give this back to Dinky, like so. The dice are okay, don't get me wrong, but I think we are now getting rid of Jerry. Can we sell Jerry? He only sells for 3. Oh, poor Jerry. Poor Jerry, I hope he treats you well. Adjacent weapons get extra burn. Let's go and do that from our cheaper one back here, because we do have a forge back there that we can upgrade with. Get rid of the hatchet. Buy the flame gen for 10. Now it does 6 burn per. And honestly, I think we do the same here. Let's make sure that we keep that key. Let's see, can we do have it. Okay, so this is why I kept it, was that I could use the key here. We have a rare scimitar. We currently cannot take. Not that important. Cool drink, we'll take that. Bubbles, fine. Do we have another key? Yep, we do. We need to use this one here. We use one of these ones, why not? And everything here, oh, the double poison is great. We're going full poison build on this character now. So we're just going to double as much as we can. I think we had some more poison potions in here. Double poison. 6 poison to all enemies. Any more poison based? Oh my god, double poison again. Holy shit. Alright, alright. There we go. We take all of the poison potions that we can. And that's about it for there. I'm looking forward to how this boss fight goes now. I think we're in with a pretty damn good shot. Damage to weapon, burn to weapon. We go here. We go here. And that's now the most burn that we can get on there, basically. Unless we took the other one, of course. We want these 3 pets, because these 3 pets are good summons. I think we keep it like so. We have the dice to reroll. Why don't we go fight this combat, see if we use the dice, see if it's worth taking. We have a Cobra. Do we care about summoning Big Dinky then, or do we just summon the others? Let's summon them. I'm pretty sure that we have the damage anyway. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can actually go more than we otherwise would. Hatchet, hatchets. And do you get weakness? projectiles, and this is considered as a projectile. So let's actually end the turn. Although that stays, that's only first turn, that's right. Now we just wait. We don't need to rush, we just wait until your spikes are gone, because you do lose all your spikes at the end of your turn. And now we go for some decent damage up here. We applied 10 burn per attack here. That's 30 burn, so you almost die. Wasn't for the block, but the poison gets you anyway. And look at that. Multiplies poison again, look at that, we've even got a little slot for it. Absolutely perfect. Although that means that we can't reroll, which I think is fine. So we take it like that. The dart's fine. What was this question mark again? Did we even go here? Get a rare item of the same type. What would we want? What would we want? I don't think we care about that at all, do we? A rarer potion? Rarer accessory? Nah, screw it, let's just go as we are. Here we go, time for the boss. Just shy of a 2-hour run, 1 hour 45 coming up, at least on my timer. Might be slightly different for yours. But here we go. Let's just quickly make sure that we do have everything set up in such a way that we are happy with. So we summon Dinky first, then we summon Stinky, then next turn we summon out Vespi, then we start throwing all these poisons, and then we go to town on them. So you add region to south, just 100 block to start with. Even better. Now Dinky, do you have enough block? Almost, almost. We go for Stinky. The slow affects your block but nothing else. That means that we actually don't go for our Dark Wand because there's no reason to. We could go for a cool drink. We do have the buckler now, so there we go. We can just chuck that up. Problem solved. Might as well attack you just for shits and giggles, not that it does anything. Although, I guess we could start applying the burn now, couldn't we? Let's do that. Start with the burn turn 1. Throw this out. We also get the burn from the flame gem against that cup, so very nice. And now, we summon Vespi. That's poison against all. Now we throw out poison here. 6 poison to all. 6 poison to all. Now is there any more poison that we can do here? No, I think we got rid of all the weapons that deal poison, but 23 doubled to 52, doubled again, doubled again, doubled again, and doubled again. Oh boy, alright, I'm actually going to take a very quick screenshot of this one for the Discord there. It's pretty damn good. Alright, there we go. You won't have seen that, it might have just temporarily paused things. But we end the turn here. Look at that, I've still got all my energy basically. Just let you die to poison. You know what? Take that, sure. Nice wee curse for us. And smell you later. Alright, nice and easy, and you're not going anywhere there, bud. Just throw a potion at you, and problem solved. And that was our run completed. And these are the ones that would be absolutely fantastic for us as well. Glass bottle is very nice. We'll take that, but again, doesn't really matter because we have completed our run. And unlike our golden cheese, we get like a golden snail shell, I believe. Being lifted, there we go. So that's going to conclude this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Apologies for a longer episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy that longer format. But still, we managed to make it through. We managed to complete it. We managed to make it to the end, which was a bit sketchy at times. And I think the reordering of pets sometimes helped us, as well as the reviving of them. But once you get past the point, we no longer take damage, then it basically becomes child play. But honestly, getting that poison at the end was fantastic. I love that idea of building all the potions. I think that could work out quite nicely. Doesn't really work for the earlier ones. You really need to save it for the big bosses. But still, did the trick for us. Happy days. Thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like and a subscription to the video. Let me know in the comments what I can do better as well. Check out our Discord as well. Check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Andoya. Now that I've gone through all the spiel, I will catch you all later. See you for now there, team. Bye bye.